everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be reviewing the Rockhound Walleye Jighead mold. It's by lakesidemolds.com. I like this mold a lot. I have it in the full ounce and 3/4. It's an 8 cavity mold, and you have 4 cavities for full ounce and 4 cavities for the 3/4 ounce. This mold is just a little bit more expensive than your Do It mold. I think this runs about 160 or 170 bucks, but I believe it's worth it. The full ounce calls for the Eagle Claw Pro V 500R hooks. The mold itself pours pretty good. I've already poured a few jigs out of it. The instructions call for turning your lead pot all the way up to 9, which I didn't have to do. You just need to warm your mold up, get it good and warm, and heat your hooks up, and they'll pour just fine. So let's get the lead pot warmed up here and let's make a few jigs. Alright, I've got everything warmed up here good and proper. Let's make some walleye jigs for the Detroit River. Alright, let's see what they look like here. Look like they poured completely. Look like good pours. Well, there you have it. I poured up about 50 jigs and didn't have any incomplete pours. It's a pretty good mold in my opinion. So I'm going to take these jigs and get the sprues cut off and get them cleaned up a little bit, and we're going to powder coat a few. I'm going to start out with what I call Green Spark. It goes really well with the Dirty Larry Wand-Out Warm. So let's get started here. I'm not going to use my flood bed on this one. It's easier just to sprinkle the color on. I start out with a black. And then I'll come in with just a little bit of yellow flash. Alright, let's make some Royal D. I like to put a 1/8 inch shrink tube on my eyelet to keep my eyes clean, so I don't have to worry about cleaning them out when I'm done dipping them. Alright, let's do a blue and black. That color worked really well for us last year, so we'll make some of them up. Plus we picked up these special Walleye worms that are called ass whooping. Alright, let's make some vampire, which is black and red. I'm using disco red and black. Alright, let's do some Pimp Daddy, which consists of Pimp Daddy purple and flash yellow.
Alright, it's time to bake these off. Most powder paints call for about 350 for 20 minutes. I find that if you run it just a little bit cooler than 350, it helps out, especially when you're running like Disco Gold. It's kind of heat sensitive and it don't like those higher temps, and it'll dull your colors down as it starts to bake off. So we'll throw them in at 300 degrees for about 20 or 25 minutes or so. Alright, I got them all cured up. Now it's time to put some eyes in and finish them up. I use Loctite gel. It's just a super glue gel. Take just a little bit. Set it in that eye socket. Down on a little bit and then let that super glue dry. And then when that super glue is finished drying, I come back over the top of it with Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails. I just put a light coat over the eye. You don't need to go too crazy with it. So there you have it, from start to end on the Lakeside mold, the Rockhound Walleye Jighead mold. That's a full ounce that I made up for the Detroit River. So everybody stay tuned and I'll catch you later.